Mr. Ugly Show starring Mr. Ugly and the Human.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the Mr. Ugly Show. That's right, we're back. You see, the Human got himself a brand new job. It's a great job, but doesn't leave a lot of time to, play with me. So I've just kind of been sitting here in a big pile of toys, just alone. Anyway, so we've got a lot of toys to get through. As you can see, we've amassed quite a backlog in the last couple of months. So let's get started. Where to start? Well, there's these ones that are related to the, because these ones are newer, but that's a cool Prime, but so is, like, the Turtles. Turtle power. Let's just close our eyes and point.
Yes, and begin we shall with Transformers X Bingo Sports Optimus Prime, released in 2024. That is one snazzy sports car. I think it's clear where the paint budget on this figure went. The painted-on headlights kind of remind me of NASCAR. Is this a race car? Well, Bingo Sports is a Tokyo-based service for high-end car collectors. They deal in classic, modern, exotic, foreign, and domestic. And yes, Bingo Sports and Callaway Competition had a C7 GT3R that they sponsored in the GT World Challenge Asia race. And that vehicle was in a spectacular crash. It actually got airborne. It was a wreck. If you look it up on YouTube, you can find the video. I'm not going to post it here because the guy almost died. But the vehicle was rebuilt in 2024 along with a sponsorship from Takatomi and Transformers to tie into the Transformers 40th anniversary. And what you got was a real-world car that this toy is based off of. So to more directly answer your question, yeah. This Corvette C7 GT3R is supposed to be a racing vehicle. Yeah, this vehicle mode reminds me of something. Should I say someone? Good eyes. Yes, this figure is a remold of Studio Series Crosshairs, as he appeared in Transformers The Last Knight. That character's transformation turned the vehicle panels into a trench coat for the robot mode. They've also changed up the vehicle mode a bit since Crosshairs turned into a licensed Corvette Stingray, and this is, as I said before, a C7 GT3R. Alrighty, let's quit with the alphabet soup and show me that transformation. I guess they went with his Age of Extinction robot mode instead of his Last Night look because it better fits the alt mode paint job? At any rate, aside from all that unpainted gray plastic, he looks alright. I don't agree. This was never my favorite look for Optimus Prime. I can't get over how much it looks like he's wearing an ill-fitting bikini top. It does work well for a toy, despite the way it looks like his neck is missing and how you can see right through him from the side. Also, getting the car side panels to fold up just right without detaching the roof panels is no kind of fun. I see they found a use for the detachable spoiler, although I'm not sure why it was entirely necessary to give him a special gun just for that. Well, he does also come with Crosshair's dual submachine guns, because they were already part of the tooling for this mold. Of course, there is nowhere to store that unique spoiler gun when he's using the dual SMGs. And in vehicle mode, it just kind of plugs in and hangs off the back of his rear bumper. It's not elegant at all. Well, at least the ball joint for the roof panels can easily detach. That takes a bunch of car kibble off his back and kind of cleans up Optimus's profile. I like that. He is fairly well articulated, though the giant collar pieces do limit his head movement, and they kind of look weird because they're in front of his head instead of on the sides of his neck. But I guess this robot mode does marry fairly well to the audaciously painted vehicle mode. They kept what worked with Crosshairs, but they didn't really fix any of the problems, like the hollowness or that section of roof panels that just kind of falls right off whenever it feels like. They added a unique weapon that doesn't really do anything to enhance the figure in my opinion, nor does it look like any gun that Optimus uses in any of the movies. It does add the Bingo Sports logo to the robot mode though, which was probably the intention all along.
Yeah, I do like that trench coatish car kibble. Can also double as wings for Optimus. That's a cool look. That's one for the plus column. But yeah, overall, not my favorite Optimus Prime figure either. This one appears to be a Japan exclusive, so, you know, with tariffs and everything, good luck getting your hands on one. Your mileage may vary. If you want one of your own, I guess get thee to the internet, huh? Well, folks, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give us a like. If you really like our stuff, then think about clicking that subscribe button. And maybe that bell to be notified when we post new videos, which I swear is going to be more frequent. I swear. Like I said, the human's new job has kept us from doing these videos as often as we'd like to, which was really consistent anyway. But we're making an effort to put out more stuff for you to enjoy. So, until next time, we appreciate you folks. Be good humans. This pile doesn't seem to be noticeably smaller. Oh boy, do we have a lot to do. Anyway, folks,